Hey, what's up, campers? You got CreekWater Cody coming at you from the house. It's Tuesday, October the 16th, 2018. Y'all consider this part 2 of yesterday's video on emergency preparedness benefits. Just to sum up, if you didn't happen to catch yesterday's video, just went 72 hours, no power in the entire little town that I live in out here in the sticks in Virginia. Michael hurricane came through Florida, tore it up. I said it in the last one, I'm not comparing my situation to that. That's a total disaster. This was an inconvenience. But yeah, the whole town was pretty much blacked out for 72 hours. And yesterday I just shot a little video lauding the benefits of prepping. I said you don't have to be ready for a zombie apocalypse, but if you are, you darn sure be ready if a storm knocks power out for a couple days. Well, I put that out yesterday and had a friend of mine texted me. I guess he watched the video. Thanks. He texted me asking, what my kit was. I guess he was a little less prepared than I was. So I figured I'd do a quick, blackout kit video. Let's check it out. First of all, the lights are going to go out. It's like here at 7:30 in the evening. You don't want to be stumbling around. Headlamp is always a good thing to have. I actually keep a small flashlight right next to my bed at all times, just in case I wake up in the middle of the night to whatever, fire, intruder, whatever. Yeah, small flashlight, a headlamp. Headlamp stays with you, and the directional is way bright. I'm not even going to flash it at the camera, but this thing is way brighter than my headlamp. It's just a nice secondary. Good rule I like to follow with stuff like that, survival rule is the rule of 3. 1 is none, 2 is few, 3. 1 is none. You have one headlamp, this thing break, battery die, whatever, you're done. You have nothing else. So that's 1, 2, and I break mine up, my lighting. You've got, like I said, you wear the headlamp, you got a small directional, and this guy is yet another battery-powered lantern. This is a black diamond I picked up at Cabela's for like 20 bucks. I've only had it a couple of weeks, and this was like the test. It was cool. I also took it hunting from a walk out at night, when I was done from the stand back to the truck. Clipped it right onto my sling pack that I hunt with. Lit it right up. I hung, during the storm, or the blackout outage, I hung it up from the ceiling, hung it from the chain on my ceiling fan. It pretty much lit up the room. It's about like having a lamp on in the corner, shaded, low wattage lamp. Not too bad, You weren't, you guys know I love reading the Bible. I was using my headlamp for that, obviously. But, another good one is good old propane lantern. Each one of them mantle is about equivalent to a 60-watt bulb. So you hang this up, it's like having a light fixture in the middle of your room. A lot of people are scared of it because of the combustible, the propane. Have a little sense, a little brain power. Maybe I'll do another video on setting this thing up, burning the mantles in, and doing it all safely. But that thing, people think you got power on. But yeah, first thing you're going to notice is the lights go out. And that's how we take care of that. That's our lighting. And you're going to want to stay connected. You're going to want to know what's going on. Your phone. I can't show you guys my phone because that's what I'm shooting the video on. But, you always want to have your cell phone. And the big thing is keeping them charged up. I keep a dual port car charger. Plug it into the old 12-volt cigarette lighter. Couple of cords, keep right with it. This actually stays in my EDC bag. There's another video on CreekWater Cody's everyday carry pack. Y'all check that one out. Give it the old thumbs up if you haven't already. Another good one though, I noticed, like this one, I pretty much used my smartphone for everything in this disaster thingy, this power outage. I was using it for radio, TV. Everybody that works with me knows I listen to the thing on the radio all day long anyway. Pandora Radio, love you. But I'm not going to go without it. So, I bought a charger box, or charger bank, I guess. This guy charge it, and then it charges your phone. It's just a battery. See that? She got 95%. Had the chance to use it. It charged my phone up, worked fine. It took a while. I bought this. I had another one. Y'all probably seen it in some other videos. It just wasn't cutting it. The thing wouldn't hold a charge long enough. I did some research, and supposedly this one will hold a charge a bit longer as far as charging it, tossing it in the EDC pack or the bug out bag, and having it for later. But that's another one. If a storm or anything is coming, getting ready beforehand. When it starts pouring and thundering and lightning, go ahead and fill up the bathtub with water. I mean, it might be a waste of time, but if the power does go out and you're on a well like some folks around here, you can take a bucket or a pitcher and scoop water from the full bathtub into the back of your toilet and be able to use the thing and flush it. Now, we were blessed. I'm on county water, so I didn't have to deal with a water outage. But you know, there are times when that's going to happen. Like I said, some of the folks around here on wells run the same thing. I recommend a big old 5-gallon cooler. I know you guys have seen that in the camp videos. 5 gallons of water, that's a lot of water. I also realized setting everything up to shoot this video, for you guys that are just making an outage kit, or this is a good container. You take all the stuff that I'm going to show you and put it in here. And then, you know, when the weatherman says a hurricane's coming, you go to the closet, you grab this thing, everything's in there. You dump it out, you get it ready, and you fill this guy up with water. Also, you guys have probably seen that one. That's the FEMA jug. This from a CERT, Civilian Emergency Response Training course that I went to about 3 or 4 years ago. They give you the FEMA version of the bug out bag, and this came with it. I really wish I had that, but still, that'd be a cool video. Kind of some junk in there, some cool stuff, but that's what comes with it. They'll allot you a gallon a day, I guess, of water. So having that big blue 5-gallon, that's even better. But you guys have seen the little one, the little FEMA jug, I call it, in the camp videos. You know, it makes a good quick sink, running water. It's lighter, you don't have to lug it around. Keep the 5-gallon in the kitchen, at the kitchen sink. Keep the 1 gallon in the bathroom, you know, at the bathroom sink, washing your hands and brushing your teeth and whatnot. Alright, you may have boil advisories on water. You know, you might have running water but get contaminated, or you might have to go get some water from somewhere. For instance, my parents have a pond in the yard. If totally necessary, we could go out there and get some water and filter it. As you all know, I love the little Sawyer Mini water filter, seen in quite a few of my videos. I'm not even going to bother to unwrap this. Sawyer Mini, but you can get pump filters, you can get gravity filters. I'm not endorsing any particular product, but y'all get you something to clean your water up. So that's lighting, water, phone. Also, just old school. AM/FM radio. It's got a dial tuner instead of digital. It's easier to kind of ease in there and just hear it. I'm a real tweaker on the tuner when we're out in camp and stuff, and you'd be amazed what you can pick up sometimes. This one's AM/FM and a couple of shortwave bands. I've also, you guys have seen in my bug out bag videos, a little hand crank dynamo. That thing's a radio and a flashlight, because you know, if outages last long enough, or you know, some real disaster happens, you might run out of batteries and chargers. You know, you just want to make sure you got batteries for everything you got handy. You know, at least a couple of reloads. Make sure you got some propane or the propane gas for your stoves. You know, I was using the old Pocket Rocket hike stove. I've got a 2-burner Coleman, but I didn't even break it out this round. I was real fortunate. Shout out to Lefty's Pizza on 360 up here. They got a whole building generator, so they were open throughout the storm, and I'm sure that generator made them a couple bucks, but I appreciate it. I use this for making coffee. I walked out front one morning, neighbor saw me with a hot steaming cup, you know. The minimalist, you guys have seen that in camp videos. We don't have to have this. Like I said, everybody's got pots and pans in their kitchen. Get you a gas-powered stove. But here's a good one. Instead of a percolator, I use this one a hike. They call it a coffee stick. Take it and open the basket, kind of like a T-ball. You fill it up with coffee. And you kind of stir it in there, and you know, when it's hot enough, get it going. I let it kind of drain out. It takes a bit of a knack, but I've gotten to where I can make a pretty good cup of coffee with it. And that's an important one to me. I think, like I said I think I said it in the last video. The biggest inconvenience for me really was taking cold showers. That kind of sucked. If this thing had lasted any longer, I'd have probably went and hooked up my my camp shower. I know I've bragged on that one plenty on my YouTube channel here. So what have we gone over? Lights. We've gone over you know, communication and information as far as your phone, your radio. You know, you can pick up local stuff. You can call your relatives, family, work, or whatever on your phone. Make sure you got charged up, backup chargers. You know, you want to keep up with any emergency alerts, news and stuff. AM/FM radio. Batteries, chargers, food. You know, just make sure you got it on hand. I love me some SpaghettiOs. Don't stock up on food you don't like. If you don't like Spam, don't put a bunch of Spam in your kit. There ain't no Spam in my kit because I don't like it. but I always got some SpaghettiOs because they're awesome. But, you know, I keep a little beef jerky, trail mix, stuff like that, just because camping and hiking all the time, it just became my snacks. So always got some hanging around, you know. They last a little longer than other things, so, you know, I had plenty to eat around here, and like I said, got to go to Lefty's and grab a pizza for dinner. That was kind of cool. The last thing that I have at my house, that I've done videos on, I've mentioned it a couple times. Whoop, caught the lantern. It's my bug out bag, 72-hour get home bag, evacuation bag, bug out bag. People call them different things. This is everything I need to survive if the S hit the F. Y'all gonna have to check out the other video on that. I got about one from a couple years ago. It's about a half-an-hour video. It's pretty in-depth though. If you're really interested, check that one out. If not, I've got a short from earlier this year, 2018 bug out bag dump update. Check that video out. I'm going to get started on the bug out kit. But yeah, keep that thing packed at the foot of my bed with this small kit. A water container, stove, water filter, light, personal lighting, room lighting, radio, charger, batteries. It'd be good for a few days. I hope this helped out. You know, like I said, I made this as a request, but I hope it helps some more of y'all out putting together some kits to be ready for the next big one that hits, because I mean, there's always hurricanes, there's snowstorms, there's zombies, man. You never know what's going to happen in this world. Be ready. My Boy Scout motto, shout out to Mike CreekWater. You boy, you the Eagle Scout. Be prepared, right? Until I catch y'all out on the trail. CreekWater Cody. Peace.